Good evening. I am here. It is 12:39 on Friday, August 8th. First day of my new old work schedule, and it was okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Just got very boring towards the end and tiring. But hey, I'm here. Not a whole lot to say, really. Biggest thing is I untangled my headphones, finally. I thought it wasn't gonna work, because last time I tried doing that, it didn't work right. Like, it didn't, like, unravel by, like, holding it with the weight part at the bottom, as in, like, the actual headset part. But doing it this time, it actually kind of did work, and it feels like, cable's regained its integrity, so that's good. A little less bunching. It'll probably start bunching up again after a bit, but for now, we're good. Oh, Indie World today. Not a ton worth mentioning. Mina the Hollower got a release date for October 31st, which is kind of the most, like, no-shit release date you can imagine for that game. We'll definitely be playing it when it comes out. I have the demo. Not going to stream it, but I've been told that the demo does run at 120 FPS, at least in handheld mode. I don't know if it does in docked mode. So I'm looking forward to seeing that in action, because I've yet to see a 120 Hz game on the Switch 2. Or in general. I don't think I've ever watched anything in 120 frames per second. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that out. That's gonna be neat. I sleep. I don't know. There was a couple good games. I mean, the funniest thing. So UFO 50 was announced. It was announced and released. It was a shadow drop. It came out today on Switch 1. So it is playable on both systems. The funny thing is, like, they did not even mention it by name. Like, it got thrown in at the very end of the sizzle reel. It could have easily have been, like, a closing, like, surprise announcement. But they were just like, nah, it's just here in the sizzle reel. Have I gotten that banana yet? I don't think I have. No, I have to have. I've gotten every banana. Floating freebie. Yeah, I got it. Okay. The art. Dude, I want the book. Shock Tori. No. Well, Tori never gets mentioned at these. There's like one every year. Too small of a developer. That said, Tori Saturn has not gone on sale, has not been put up yet. I checked multiple times, and I do not believe it's on the eShop yet. It's the same case as Kaname Date. It's just not released until like, probably not 3 a.m. It's probably gonna be like a noon game, but yeah, it's not up yet. Yeah, I downloaded Mina Hollower. This is this weekend, the Global Jam for Dragon Drive. I'm gonna try it. I don't think it's a game I'm gonna be super interested in, but it's I might as well try it if it's available. So I got that downloaded. And yeah, that's kind of it. Oh, Ball Pit. Ball and Pit, or whatever it's called. Ball X Pit. Not to be confused with Dragon Drive. That's coming to Switch as well, and that game, I watched Vinny play a bunch of that game. That game looks really fun. It's like kind of like it's a pinball roguelike, where you take out monsters. They made the horror farming sim real, yeah. I mean, overall, it was an okay Indie World. I definitely felt like I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the partner direct last week. So, there's that. So there's there's a UFO 50 art book happening? That's interesting. Speaking of Tori, the Tori, plush just went up today. Hold on. Let me show it. I was a little, concerned that it was going to be based specifically off of the new design that he has in the new game, but it is actually based off the, it is in fact based off of the, original. It is Tori Saturn. plushie. It's specifically mentioned Saturn, but it's, yeah. About quarter funded. We got 21 days to sell another 142. I think it'll hit the I think it'll make it. But yeah, it's cute. That went up for pre-order today. That's makeshift. Oops, wait. Let me. Whoops. Let me turn that off. I don't like having the capture for that on by default, in case there's something awful. UFO 50 is getting a Fangamer special edition. Oh, cool. Have his official art guidebook for the games in UFO 50 and the friggin' Cyber Owls comic and Noslo 2, that little shit. What? I didn't see that. I didn't know there was going to be, like, a special edition. Thank God it's really, game companies, if you're doing a limited physical, not like a special edition physical release, just go to Fangamer, please. Please don't go to limited run games. Just go to Fangamer. $24, UFO 50 Companion. You have exclusive items in your cart from the Delta... Wait, what? I opened Fangamer and it's like, you have an item in your cart. From Deltarune. What do I have in my cart? Hold on. For some reason I have the Tenna plush in my Fangamer cart. I think I was going to buy it and I kinda changed my mind. Oh, interesting. Okay, UFO 50 Companion Guide includes 100 stickers. Tips, trips. Oh, it's like a player's guide. That's cool. It's got maps, secrets, stickers, tips, tricks, etc. for the entire UFO 50 catalog, from tactics to warp tank. Special terminal codes and checklists to help you explore every nook and cranny. Wow, it's like it's an old school. It's like an actual like old school player's guide. That's so cool. That's neat. Like, see, this is the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna play enough UFO 50 to warrant picking that up, but I kinda want it. And then there's the actual UFO 50 for Nintendo Switch Deluxe Edition. Play forever with UFO 50. First time in physical form for the Nintendo Switch. Includes the companion guide, 2 unique prints, 2 sticker sheets featuring Little Buddy. Along with all standard edition stuff. Postcard, promotional poster, promotional Kiss Cut sticker sheet, a digital download code for a copy of the complete soundtrack. Wow. That's pretty cool for only $60. Considering most games launching on the Switch now are $60 default. That's a pretty damn good deal, especially considering how good UFO 50 is. Oh, man, that is very tempting. Why, hold on a second. Something's going on with my stream thing. There's a lot of stuff for the game, like, damn, yeah. To be honest, like, you know, I saw it. When I saw it on Switch, I was like, oh, cool, maybe I should get it on Switch. But I thought, like, I've barely played the PC version of it. Why would I want to double dip and get it on Switch when I haven't even played the PC version fully? But I don't know, seeing that special edition kind of makes me want to drop into it, like, and like, unbox it. I don't know. I'll have to consider it. Here's the thing. I think is it a pre-order, or is this like out now? Oh, it's out now. Oh man, I don't want to have to beat Waldorf's Journey again. I really don't. That game was rough. The special edition comes out February. Oh, it is a pre-order. Okay, never mind. It is a pre-order. Okay. Because I said, all right, so, I mentioned this before, I pre-ordered, and I'm sorry, I'll get to the game in a minute. You know what, this could be considered a ramble. We'll cut this off and make this a ramble. I pre-ordered, the special edition of Off. That's actually, I think it's coming out next week on the eShop on Switch. But the physical edition got delayed until early next year, so, I'm probably just gonna wait for that. I'm not gonna buy it a second time. But I do want to play Off, and unfortunately Fangamer had to delay it. Yeah, we're beating Off. We're gonna beat Off together. I know, we make the joke. We constantly make the joke. The haha funny. But yeah, we'll definitely be playing Off. Biggest downside is that the original soundtrack is apparently gone. The composer for it is like, he like disappeared from like everything, and they couldn't license it, so they couldn't charge. You know, they can't. Obviously, if they're selling the game, they can't really sell it with music from an artist that they haven't gotten the rights from. Well, I mean, they had rights for it, but only for like the free version that came out a long time ago. So unfortunately, the soundtrack is going to be completely redone for the remaster. But supposedly there's going to be quite a few like interesting like indie guest composers. Notably, Toby Fox is going to be doing music for it. So I'm very interested to hear how that soundtrack is. And the nice thing is that the game, you know, is coming out in a week. So I'll know if this remake is good months before I actually play it. So that'll be cool. That'll be pretty neat. Yeah, I don't know. I'll consider picking up the UFO 50 Special Edition. Like, I really don't. I don't see a reason, because I've only put like 20 hours into the PC version, and I was given that by a friend. So I feel bad then going out and buying another version of the game. But you know what? I did that with Night in the Woods. Night in the Woods, I bought I bought Night in the Woods 3 times. Once it was the Steam version was given to me by a friend at the time. I actually don't know if I can't remember if I'm still in contact. Like, they're still like mutuals with me on Blue Sky. Like, this was like way back in the day when that game came out in 2017, and we were Twitter mutuals. So I don't know. I'll have to catch up with them. I bought it myself when it came out on Switch digitally a year later, which was actually the first thing I ever bought with my own voiceover money that I got from like doing a voiceover job. And then the special edition from Limited Run I bought and I unboxed a year ago. Again, Limited Run, you know, seeing their logo like branded onto a box is just so depressing. But thankfully, companies are starting to get wise to that and veer away from them. Apparently, Toby Fox snuck the bone trousel into one of the songs he composed, and people are mad at him for it. Whoa. Why is, why was, like, the texture coming up through the solid concrete, or metal, whatever this is? Neptunite. Yeah, I don't know. That's, it's silly. I'll have to listen to the soundtrack when it comes out. You know, though, okay. You know what? Maybe I will pre-order the UFO 50 thing on the Switch, because you know what? Even if I don't end up playing the Switch version, and I just play through the Steam version when I decide to play it again, you know, for the guidebook and the soundtrack and the and I guess like the art prints and stuff, that's worth like $20, $30. And then you know, I have a copy of the game to share with people physically. So, you know what? Maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Something about me is that I do like collecting games. I don't have a lot of room to collect them, and I would like to have, you know, a bigger place to store and display my shit. Preferably like my own place to live, not just like another room in this house. But you know, we make do. Alright, cool. But yeah, Mina, UFO 50, and Ball X Pit, or Ball and Pit. I don't know how to pronounce it. Those are definitely going to be the ones to look out for, I feel, from this indie world. At the very least, I'm going to be playing Mina when that comes out. I will definitely, that's like an almost absolute 100% yes for me. So, please look forward to it. Will Kaname Date jack off? Look forward to the next episode. Episode 10. No sex for Kaname Date. Please look forward to it. Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording and then, actually, like, restart it for Donkey Kong. Since I've been rambling for 15 minutes now. Actually, I do have one more thing to mention. So, man, hold on one second. There we go. So OBS changed something with their window in the latest update, and now there's no more quit button on it. Like the controls thing on the right side has 5 buttons and just like a blank space at the bottom, when there used to be like a quit program button, which I can understand why they removed it. because, like, they don't want people accidentally hitting that, so they just make it so you quit with the top right button and with the X instead. But it still feels weird to just have that blank spot there. I wish I could drag this... Oh, wait, you can! Okay. I was gonna say, I wish I could drag the display window down a little bit, and it turns out, yes, you can do that. In fact, ooh, I can make my preview up to 95% now instead of 91, like before. Cool. Okay, that actually just solved all my problems. And let me see, can I display... Display capture. Whoa. Yeah, So originally the screen was, like, capped to 91%, but now I can make it 95. And yeah, there's just no more quit button down here. It's weird. Will Ryuki and Date finally become a thing? Find out next time on Boys Love Paradise. The Pewter Files. Anyway, give me 1 second and we'll actually start Donkey Kong proper here.